Hello, Providence Children's Museum friends and families. Welcome to another Try It at Home experience. My name is Shayna and I'm an educator here at the museum. Today, we are going to explore some science and make our own bouncy balls. What do we need to accomplish this? We need a couple household items, some borax. Borax is a detergent booster and multi-purpose household cleaner. You may have this at home, but if not, you can buy it at the supermarket or any kind of corner store probably. So borax is a very important material, ingredient in making your bouncy balls. We need some white glue, Elmer's glue or any kind of white glue that you have. Cornstarch, this may be in your pantry. So some cornstarch is necessary. Some food coloring if you'd like to give your ball color, but you can make it without the food coloring, so don't worry if you don't have it. And some warm water. I have a picture here of warm water. So however you are going to heat up your water, just make sure you ask for help if you're using a kitchen appliance. Okay, let's dive on in and make those bouncy balls. Okay, friends, now we're ready to make our bouncy balls. As you can see, I am wearing some gloves. I'm just wearing these gloves because sometimes the borax dries out your hands and I'm going to use food coloring. So I'm just going to protect my hands. If you have gloves, feel free to put them on. If not, then just make sure you wash your hands right after. Now, as I mentioned, we are going to need some mixing bowls. We need at least 2 bowls because you're going to mix some ingredients over here and some ingredients over here. Now let's get to it. The first thing we need to do is grab our tablespoon of borax. I measured this out and we're going to put it in our bowl and we're going to add a 1/2 cup of warm water. So this water was boiling. I let it sit for a little bit to get warm. And we're going to mix it in. As I mentioned, I'm using my ruler to mix away. So you don't have to mix this one too much. The water does the trick. It starts dissolving that laundry detergent or that borax, right? So it should look nice and cloudy. And we're just going to let that be for a minute. The next thing we're going to do is grab our cornstarch. So it's a tablespoon of cornstarch. We're going to put that in bowl number 2. Pop. And our cornstarch is going to be accompanied by our glue. The glue is 2 tablespoons of glue. You may need a little bit of assistance getting every drop out. Boop, boop. And we're going to mix this together really well. Get that cornstarch and glue mixed together. You're going to see it starts looking a little bit like slime for those slime making friends out there. So if you're used to making slime at home, a bouncy ball is a really good challenge. Okay, so this looks really good. Now this is the point where we are going to add our food coloring. I'm going to choose blue. Match my gloves. So let's do some blue food coloring in here. Just a couple drops. Let's mix it up. Now once you feel like it's pretty mixed in, you don't have too much cornstarch like around the corners and the glue's mixed in, we are going to add in the mixture of borax and warm water. Now this is an important step. We're going to mix it as best we can with our mixing tool. And then we're going to stick our hands in about 10 seconds in. So here we go. Mix, mix, mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, let's stick our hands in. Just making sure the water's not too warm, and also making sure that we get most of that mixture turning into the ball, and it's not too gooey before we reach our hands in. So we have something to grab, right? Here it is. So what you're gonna do as soon as you grab it, you're going to give it that round shape, right? Balls are round, so we're gonna give it that round shape. You'll hear a little bit of cracking, kind of like when you have silly putty, right? And that's the trapped air. So you're gonna try to work that out a little bit. The more you work it out and make it a really nice tight round ball, then the bouncier it will be. Okay. Now, of course, we just use some water, we use some glue, we used things that are liquids, so we need to let it dry for just a little bit. So once you feel really comfortable and confident with the shape of your bouncy ball, you're going to say, that's done, my ball is done. Let's have it dry and then test it out. I'm gonna place it right here. Perfect. Now we'll wait just a little bit, about a half hour. Wait till it dries faster than you think, and we'll test it out. See you in just a bit. Thank you so much for joining us and making your own bouncy ball. I hope you had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what your creations look like. Please ask a grown-up to post a picture using the hashtag PCMCreates to Instagram or Facebook. Can't wait to see you next time. Thank you.